Friday. Happy morning, guys. How are we all doing? I hope we're all doing great and we had a wonderful week. What a beautiful week on the market overall. As we spoke about, or as we've been talking about since Monday, Euro USD has kept on pushing higher and higher. I mean, looking if you're shorting this at the moment, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you because all I can say is follow the immediate order flow. As we talked about, guys, you can see buyers are totally in control of this market as of now. So why would you want to sell this, right? There's no reason to sell this. This is just basically consolidation, perhaps for another push up, maybe in towards this highs. We don't know. So let's see what happens and let's wait for proper confirmation on Euro USD. Maybe towards next week we could find those shorts if we start to see the confirmation in the form of what? In the form of fractal structure shifts. So I want this lows to start get broken. As you can see, all while we're pushing up, we're just pushing higher and higher. So once we start to take out these lows, then we could start looking to scale into those shorts, right? I would be looking for those shorts towards next week, right? Perhaps we see one more swipe up and then we start to form that supply and then we take out, we sell with the market. For now, don't try to short this, guys. Don't call tops. Just be patient. Patient is where we get paid. Okay, so you can see, and the dollar also is not aligning. You can basically see we've been making lower lows on the dollar, and now we're in this demand level. Let's see what happens from here. I would like this liquidity low to perhaps be taken. If you can see how I drew this, right? I want this low perhaps be taken, or maybe this extreme low. So let's watch out for that, and let's see how it translates into next week on the dollar. Okay. So for GU, as we spoke about all week, I'm expecting higher prices on this thing. I'm not looking to long it because it doesn't fit my strategy. It doesn't fit my plan. My plan is to follow the trend. I could take counter trend trades, but it has to make sense. It has to be right, and this doesn't feel like the right one because the pound fundamentally is weak. Yeah, in as much as I'm expecting a retracement, I know fundamentally the pound is weak. So why would I want to trade the pound against the dollar when they're both not showing strength at the moment, right? So it would just be me sitting in this sort of trades, like consolidative trades that don't go anywhere. So for now, I'm just expecting higher prices and maybe the weekly open from there we could sell, or maybe around the zero point 0.5 fib level. We have liquidity resting right above it quite beautifully also, and then we have this area of demand here. So let's watch and see. Let's wait. And similar for NU, guys, we just kept pushing upward. You can see here with NU, guys, we grabbed liquidity, boom, created this strong high, and then retest. This was that buy. I think this happened on Thursday around 11. So to just keep pushing up, and since then we've just been pushing up. Retested this new demand level also that we created right here, guys. Beautiful. And then we created this demand level right here, and then from there we just started, boom, just pushing up, and perhaps we target this monthly open. It's beautiful, beautiful for a buy. If you, I've been calling this since the beginning of the week. If you're in this, congratulations. I couldn't get in myself because of the timing, and by the time I saw it, it didn't make sense anymore for me. But this is quite a beautiful trade. And with AU, we've been seeing some retracement, which is nice to see because at the end of the day, guys, AU is still swing wise bullish, right? We have this swing low, we have this swing high, and then we came here, took out liquidity, created this demand level, which is quite strong, and now we are back in it, and we started to push up from there. So and now we're just retracing, perhaps to grab some of these lows right here, and maybe from there, if we see a change of character, you could scale in, look for those longs to take out maybe this high. So that would be a nice trade to watch out for. Perhaps you could find, yes, something like maybe a nice little entry with your stop around here, giving you like a 1 to 2. So towards next week, let's watch out for those longs on AU, which is quite nice. For USD CHF, guys, what can I say? This has been dumping in the, like, in the dumps, right? We took out this liquidity, consolidated, and then since then, phew, just a sharp V-shaped reversal, no retracement. I thought we were gonna get a retracement after crossing this quarterly open, maybe perhaps a chance to get in, but that didn't happen. So we wait for reaccumulation or liquidity grab above the highs, and then from there we can start looking for those further short positions. But this is as bearish as they come. uh, if you've ever seen a bearish market, this is one, right? And then with gold, what's there to say, guys? First of all, beautiful liquidation event, no change of character. So I hope no one took a loss on that. We wait. Maybe we get lower prices on gold. That would be nice to see. Maybe we take out those equal lows we left behind. Beautiful to see, and then maybe we could start to push up from there. I would like that. I would like that. Let's see. Or we could start to push up from now. Like if we start to break, because right now we have our fractal high here and our fractal low here. So if we start to break these highs, and then we could just keep going and perhaps targeting this high right here. So let's keep an eye out for that. Let me see where okay, all right, nothing really. So let's keep that in mind. Let's watch out for that with USD card, guys. Okay, as we discussed, we took out this liquidity. You can see this consolidated pattern, and then we broke out, right? Did we? Let's see. Yes. I don't know why I don't get this thing. Okay, so this is kind of like a squeezing pattern, and then we broke out of it, and we've grabbed this liquidity above. Let's see if we want to keep on pushing higher. As you already know, I'm in those swing positions. We might stop beneath here, so I would be looking to scaling perhaps as we keep breaking the highs, maybe above here, and then we retest. Then I would like to look for some new longs, because at the end of the day, you can see this is a bullish market, right? If you take it from here to here, you can just see we've just been going higher, right? And in a bullish market, right, you have phases, right? We have impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement, right? So now we're just trying to catch another impulsive phase, perhaps towards the highs. So that's basically why I'm fine with this position, and I will just be looking to scale in further next week. Okay, and then for USD JPY, similar story. We're just waiting for lower prices, liquidation, perhaps of this low. This is quite a strong low because we took out this liquidity to the left and then broke structure. So I would like maybe here to be tested, and we can have a swing like this, right? And then come into discount prices. We look for those longs as we are in what? a bullish market, as you can see, right? So I'm just looking for buys on this thing, um, for now, right? Until maybe 156.76, right? I'm just looking for buys on it. And then finally, US oil. Guys, don't don't long this market. Just wait for a sell, right? We have here as our strong high, right? So we took liquidity to our left and then pushed downward, right? And then now we've come back into here. Where's our fractal low? Our fractal low is right here. So on the break of this low, we could start looking for those short positions, right? Because okay, so we have our fractal low here and our fractal high here, and then we could start looking for those short positions once we break this low like this, right? We break the low and then retest, and then you start looking to scale into those short positions. Okay guys, don't be in a hurry. It will give us that, because as you can see, impulse, right? We're in a downtrend. This is our impulsive phase, right? Impulse, and then we retraced, right? And now we're hoping to start another impulse, right? So for me, until we break this structure right below here, any trade in here are good trades. So you can wait for this low to get broken, give it that confirmation, retest, and then you find those short positions. Or maybe if you want to give us one more swipe at the high chain, that fractal high, and we have our new fractal low here, and then once supply is formed, then we can scale in. So okay guys, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.